it! Let's have him! Come on! Around there! Hurry, you'll aim up here! Help! Get back! Help!
Everything.
There must be a torch somewhere. I'll take a look upstairs.
Quentin, be careful. Quentin, are you all right?
I'm all right. The girls' room's wrecked. The bedrooms are not habitable, Francis. We shall have to make ourselves as comfortable as possible down here until morning.
I'll fetch some blankets. Tomorrow, Quentin, we must think what to do. The children can't stay here.
Georgina, I wonder. I was to have visited my friend Lenoir. He's consulting me about a project he's involved with.
Yes, you told me.
Does actually mention he'd be happy to have you to stay too. I wonder, would he have all of you? He has a son who's at the boys' school. Do you know him, Julian? Pierre Lenoir?
Pete? Pete Lenoir? Know him? He's in my form. Mad as a hatter.
Really? Well, yes, I'll get in touch with Lenoir. See if he'll have all of you. Now, Julian, you must keep all in order if the Lenoirs are kind enough to have you.
Of course, Uncle. My dears, Mr. Lenoir. He says he's so sorry to hear of our troubles, and he's delighted to have you all until the end of the holidays.
Yay! Where does he live?
Up north by the sea. The house is called Smuggler's Top.
Sounds terrific. What sort of a place is it?
It's an ancient, rambling sort of place, according to Lenoir. Used to be the haunt of smugglers.
What an adventure. And Pete there, too. Can I take Timmy?
Ah, that's the snag. Mr. Lenoir says no dogs.
Then I'm not going.
Georgina, please.
I can't leave Timmy.
He'll be perfectly all right with Mother and me. I promise I'll walk him every day.
I am not going without Timmy.
Oh, yes, you are. Timmy will stay here with us, and you will go to Smuggler's Top, and that is final.
No, no, no. If I go, Timmy goes.
That will do, Georgina. No nonsense now. I shall order a car to take all you children tomorrow, and let us hear no more about it. I've quite enough on my mind without your tantrums. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you, Uncle. George, we haven't seen Timmy to say goodbye.
Strange. Where's Timmy?
Mercifully absent.
Hey, there's Tim with Alf. Driver, could you please stop? Good dog. Good Timmy. Thanks very much, Alf.
He's had his breakfast, George. Here, I don't know about a dog. Nothing was said about a dog.
That's perfectly all right. What if Mr. Lenoir won't take him? He might send him back. Then I'll go back. Please drive on. Look at that!
That's Smuggler's Top.
Father said it was a rambling old place. Could we get out and have a look, please?
All right, but you need to take care. This road has marshes on one side and quicksand on the other.
Come on, Timmy. Julian, look.
Keep that dog on the road or you'll be sucked down in seconds.
Timmy, here. They look like sand dunes to me.
Many have thought that. But if you don't keep to the pathways, then you're a goner.
Come on. It looks like an ancient castle.
Well, that's Smuggler's Top for you. And it is ancient, young man. Been standing there since time out of mind.
Where is everyone? Pete! I trust you to surprise us. That was a very dangerous thing to do.
I thought you were never coming. But listen, this dog.
He's Tim, and this is George. She takes him everywhere, so...
Dogs aren't allowed here. My father has a thing about them.
All right. I'll go home then.
No, I like dogs. Nobody's seen us. Driver, please go back to the side of the house. Take the luggage in there.
Right you are.
Quick, through here. Shh. Open that door over there. This way. I'm taking you through a secret passage to my room. Really? Wow. Turn right. George, don't let Tim bark. We're moving behind walls of rooms.
Now what?
There's a handle halfway up the wall. Pull it down hard.
Go on, Julian.
You're quite safe. This room is in a separate wing.
Don't push me. And what do you mean by safe? What if someone comes and finds Timmy here?
Impossible. I've got a warning system. Look. Wait there.
It's pretty good, that.
Yes. It means you always know when someone's coming.
You don't have to worry, George. Tim could bark in here and no one would hear him.
Are there any more secret passages?
The place is full of them.
Gosh, look at this.
There's a big scheme to drain the marshes and quicksand to make fields, but it hasn't happened. My father's very involved.
What's to happen to Tim if your father finds him?
Oh, he'd give us all a beating.
What? No, he won't, because I'm not staying here a moment longer.
Hold on. He won't find him. We can hide him. There are loads of secret places.
Your father sounds pretty fierce. I'm not sure I would.
Pete, there's someone on the sand dunes.
It's Mr. Barling. He's bird watching.
But what about the marsh and the quicksand?
He knows the paths. His family have been here for centuries. They were smugglers once and got very rich.
Someone's coming! Timmy!
I'll show you to your rooms now. Hello, Block. This is Block, my father's man. He can't hear, but I think he can lip read a bit.
Your parents are waiting to meet your friends.
We'll be down right away.
I don't like him. He looks like an Egyptian mummy, but without the bandages.
Dick, that's a rather rude remark.
Has he been with you long?
Only a year.
Ever since they dug him up.
Goodbye, Tim. My father used to be very jolly, but lately he's liable to fly off the handle at the drop of a hat.
I hope we don't see too much of him then.
Your rooms are in here. Here they are. Sorry I rushed them upstairs like that.
Rushing? Hardly what one would expect of a gentleman, Pierre. Let's see. 3 boys and 1 girl. Pity. Girls are so much more restful than boys. This way. This is my wife, Mrs. Lenoir.
Come and sit down, my dears. Tea's waiting. Now, you must be Anne, and the tall one is Julian, I'm sure.
Hello.
And are you Dick?
Good afternoon, Mrs. Lenoir.
And last but not least, George.
How do you do?
Come in and sit down.
I think we saw you on the dunes, Mr. Lenoir.
On the dunes? I never go on the dunes. All the marshes come to that. Far too dangerous. Pierre, take care with the sandwiches.
I am.
Don't be cheeky.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a great admirer of your father, George. Brilliant man. I have been consulting with him on some plans of mine, and I hope he will come and stay here as soon as your home is made safe. Pierre, you're dropping crumbs on the rug. Be careful.
I do hope you all enjoy your stay with us. Pierre will show you around the old town. You can walk right round it on top of the wall.
No exploring in the catacombs and no daredevil climbing on the town wall.
Did you say catacombs, Mr. Lenoir?
The hillside is riddled with them, tunnels everywhere, and I don't want you wandering around in them. Pierre, you must promise me not to take risks with your guests.
I don't take risks, Father.
You are a harebrained rascal.
Pierre, when you finish tea, why don't you show the children to their rooms? I'm sure they're dying to get out of their travelling clothes.
Pete, I can't stay here. Your father is so bad-tempered. If he finds Timmy... Gosh, I can't even think about it.
Don't worry. We can hide him in the passage we came through. No one will find him.
But he has to sleep with me. He'll howl all night if he doesn't.
He can go to your room at night. It can be managed, but we'll have to be jolly careful. Block is always prowling about.
What about his food?
I'll raid the larder.
And his exercise? How do we get him out of the house without anyone seeing?
There's a tunnel that comes out halfway down the hill. I'll show you. There used to be a map of the tunnels, but it's lost, so no one comes down to it anymore. Too many people have disappeared.
I hope you know your way, Pete.
Go home. Home, dog. Stop following us.
The dog is bothering you, huh? Yeah. I'll soon fix him.
Stop! How dare you throw a stone at a dog?
Hello? What's the trouble?
Mr. Barling, good evening. Nothing's the trouble. It's just that dog was following us, and Mr. Block tried to drive him off. But George here objected to him throwing stones.
I see.
And who are these young people?
They're staying with us. Their home is at Kirin.
Kirin. Kirin sounds familiar. A famous scientist lives there, does he not?
Yes, he's my father.
I hear he's working on a project with Pierre's father, is that so?
He's going to visit us too, later on.
My word, honouring our small town, eh? Perhaps we shall meet. Your father will welcome him, Pierre, I'm sure.
He's like the lord of the manor.
I trust you got rid of that unpleasant dog.
I'll get some for Timmy.
funny going on. Come on.
Who's up there?
Could it be your father? No. I heard him snoring in his phone.
Block.
Could be. But why? Maybe your father told him to. I doubt that.
Can we check if Block's in bed?
All right. He's there, all right. But who can it be?
It might be a guest that you don't know about.
Of course not. Perhaps there's a ghost. Have you got a ghost here? I've never seen one. Yet.
No such thing.
Let's go to the tower and see what is going on. Come on, we won't sleep a wink unless we do. You two wait here. If someone comes down, I can move more quickly than the three of us.
followed a man. He went into Block's room and disappeared. Is there a secret passage from there?
I don't know of one.
It's spooky. Have you seen that light flashing before, Pete?
A few times when there's a moon.
Smuggler's time.
Why didn't you wake us? There wasn't time, George.
Who could that man be? There's a very strange game going on in this house. Could your father be mixed up in it, Pete? We saw him on the dunes by the quicksand.
Shouldn't think so.
If there are smugglers...
Shh. Morning. Enjoying your breakfast?
Yes, thank you.
Splendid. What was that?
That?
That noise?
I don't hear a noise, Mr. Lenoir.
Well, it's a dog barking. Don't you hear it?
It could be a gull, sir.
Are you telling me that gulls bark like dogs?
They do mew like cats.
There! Now tell me that's not a dog.
I can hear the wind.
And the gulls again.
And a door banging.
Do you think I am a fool? I am in no doubt. That is a dog. Block saw you with a dog in town. And I have just heard a dog barking somewhere in this house, and I can tell you something. If I catch it, I shall have it destroyed.
George! Don't give the game away.
You, watch out. I know you have a dog.
I must get Tim. This way. It's Block.
Timmy with him then. I'm sure he wants to catch me with Timmy.
Listen, we'll jump on him. Pretend he's a burglar. I'd like to give him a punch or two.
Pull the curtains over him so he can't move. Anne, you're brilliant.
All right, I'll grab him and you and Julian pull down the curtain.
First, let George get Timmy. Then, when we've got Block all wrapped up, she can slip by with him.
It's Block. Now just let him go. And get him out from that curtain.
What is going on here?
I have been bitten by a dog.
I don't see a dog.
I wonder if it was me. I can get quite carried away with temper.
Look at those marks there. They can only have been made by a dog.
Oh, I don't know. My teeth are very strong. Yes, they do feel funny. I'd better clean them.
If I see a dog in this house, I'll deal with this later. Lenoir speaking. Oh, Quentin, my dear chap. Oh, by all means. I shall look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But remember, this is strictly between ourselves. Goodbye.
Your father is to have my room.
What?
I'm to sleep with Dick and Julian. We have to get Tim out before your father comes. And watch out for Block. He's going to clean the room.
What are you up to, huh?
I was looking for something.
Get out of here, now.
George! I've got to get to Timmy!
What do you think you're doing, boy?